How's it going, dudes? It's Micah. I'm kind of the one doing the audio engineering and shit here. So, I just want to give a formal apology to everyone listening. Had some technical difficulties. That's what caused this to be a little bit shorter than what we anticipated. And also sound a little worse than we were hoping for. We have bad mics, a bad mixer. I cannot seem to get the static to go away. We don't find it too obtrusive, but if it's unbearable to listen to, we apologize. But just know we tried our best. We're going to try to get sorted out in the future so it doesn't suck. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Please enjoy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Happy Pappy Variety Hour. I'm Aiden.
I'm Micah.
And I'm Drew.
This is something we've been wanting to do for a very long while, and we're just now getting around to it. We're going to be a little bit cut for time here because we had immense technical difficulties, and we're still having them right now. So,
The Happy Pappy Variety Hour is going to be more like the Happy Pappy 45 minutes.
yes, or 30.
Or something like that. You know, it's all right.
Unfortunately, I've scheduled something over this where
Yeah,
I'm going to go see It Chapter 2 without them.
We're going to have to see, we're going to have
What
to
a
hear your
dick.
view.
My ride gets here at 7:30, and it is currently 6:40,
Yeah,
so
well, shut up and let's get this done.
physically impossible for an hour.
Speaking of it, did you guys see the first part?
No.
I watched
watch
it while I was throwing up at home,
Oh.
and I thought it was okay.
Honestly, I'm going to have to... I'm going to sit there with you. I thought it was okay. My one big gripe about the movie is I wish they relied more on Bill Skarsgård's wonderful performance and less on jump scares.
He didn't do much.
I
Honest
thought
to
he
God.
did. Well, he didn't do much because all they did was have him do jump scares.
Yeah, no, like, he just kind of showed up, and he would, like, stand there,
Yeah.
and he'd look really cool, and then the kid would be like, oh, man, I'm so scared, and then it'd cut away, and it's like, well,
Well, no, here's the thing.
do
That's
something,
but
but-
no, that's what they did in the book. That's the idea.
that's fair.
Because, you know, Pennywise, or I guess Pennywise in this context, his reasoning is that apparently the kids taste better when they're scared.
Yeah, but
So
it
he
And it's
takes his
true.
time to fuck with them.
That's
so
fair,
that-
but it gets old after a while because they keep doing the scares in the exact same way. Like, something creepy happens, Pennywise is standing there,
Mhm.
cut, next scene. Something
Yeah.
scary happens, Pennywise is standing there, cut, next scene. Like, I don't know. But I think what really saved the movie, which I would think this would be the last thing to actually help this movie, was the kids acting. The kids were
Yeah.
great in it.
Oh, the kids were fantastic.
And
I
I mean,
agree.
like, the standouts definitely were Finn
Yeah.
Wolfhard. I mean,
Well, Finn Wolfhard's a great actor.
he's a great
he
actor.
really is. Oh my god, I'd really love to meet him one day.
But he was pitch perfect as that.
and also,
as Richie.
he seems like such a meme lord too. Like he's
Oh,
also like a
his
total
super
kid.
mega video, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I didn't even get through the intro I was doing, and you guys already went on a tangent about it too.
Well,
Well,
let's not go back.
It's important.
Well, yeah.
What's in the past is
Don't
in the
backtrack.
past.
Oh, I know, but okay. Now that we're off the clown tangent,
Mhm.
Well, we're always on the clown tangent.
did you guys hear about the flavored e-cigarette ban that happened this week?
Oh, they banned them.
Yeah,
In the
Trump.
US?
They
Trump.
actually,
Yes,
the
It's
Mad
done.
Lad actually did
it's
it.
done.
Like entirely illegal.
I'm not gonna make any real
Statements about
political
it,
statements
yeah.
here because I was about to make a Trump joke, but I
No,
don't really
yeah.
want to do that right now.
See, but here's the thing. You just started. the
Yeah, I
political
know.
thing.
Orange Man bad.
He looked like
All right.
Cheeto.
Anyway, now flavored e-cigarettes
Mhm.
are banned. You can,
Right.
to my knowledge, they are
Okay.
not allowed to be sold anymore because the first vaping-related death was reported by the CDC in Illinois.
Now,
Actually, there have been several this week.
out of curiosity,
Yeah, and it's crazy. And I also read an article. It was on Fox News.
Yeah.
Which.
you
And
didn't
but
find a
yeah, you know.
non-biased source?
Yeah, whatever. It said that this 18-year-old kid was suing Juul because he had the lungs of, quote, a 70-year-old. Which
Wait,
is
how
like
old
a
was this kid?
18.
Oh man.
And he was taking on Juul.
You
Taking
mean
on-
the age that Jules specifically says, hey, if you're this age and you're not a recovering smoker, don't use this.
But also, like, their flavors market towards a young audience. Like, you can't...
why can't adults enjoy a good cherry flavor?
See, that's my thing.
Like,
It's not
It's-
necessarily that. It's just that the marketing itself is towards
They're
teenagers.
towards kids. And kids buy it. They eat that shit up. Like it's
True.
That's fair. But I'm gonna point out, how many smoking related deaths have we had?
Millions.
That's not what we're talking about here.
But I'm pointing out the hypocrisy of like flavored e-cigs are banned, but like menthol cigarettes are still on the market. Like,
You know,
what's the
actually, that
difference?
is a good
What's
point.
the difference?
Well,
Other
do
than
you have any idea how much Big Cigarette makes for the government?
oh yeah,
A lot.
well I know the real
lot.
reason, but I'm just
A
pointing
hell of
out
a
I'm
lot.
pointing out how hypocritical that is.
Juul
It
does
is
not give the
hypocritical.
government that much money.
No, exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Juul.
So
They have it.
they
Now-
have the
now
money.
they
I
do.
know
It's true.
Juul
Now
got
they
that
do.
bag.
You want to know why?
That's
It's
true.
because 14-year-olds, even though they're not able to go out and buy their own jewels, get other people to do it. And
But I
then
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. But I mean, it is kind of like, how much of that is the company's fault, really? Like I mean, you could argue.
I'd give it a lot of. I'd give it
Depending
a lot
on
of
the
fault
company.
on the company.
Depending on the company.
Yeah.
Like Juul, they actually bought out a lot of the ad space on YouTube for gaming videos.
And with what? Okay,
Demographic is
there
for gaming
are
videos.
there are adults that watch video game like Let's
Yeah.
Plays on YouTube. Duh. But what are video games really marketed towards?
Yeah.
Kids. And if you're gonna run ads on video game videos, they're gonna be seen by kids, and so kids are gonna
See, but
be
here's the
like,
good
"Oh, I
news.
want that."
I don't really like the company Truth.
Yeah,
in itself.
their ads, their ads are
But-
just,
Their Snapchat
You know
ads
what?
are
Oh, they're
You
so
know- you
bad.
know
But I
what's
will say this:
cringeworthy.
in they also bought a shit ton of ad space on YouTube, but more than Juul.
Yeah.
So you
And
don't-
but
all
the
you see
only
is Truth
the only
ads.
difference is Jules' marketing is better than theirs,
Well,
which is horrifying. But it's the truth. Oh my god, it's so
Tis a
bad.
trap.
Tis a trap.
Indeed, a trap.
I think the message we're trying to get out here. Don't do
vape.
drugs, kids.
Don't vape.
Don't vape.
Don't
It's
do
that
drugs.
simple.
Like, come on.
Just
There's
don't
no.
vape.
Well, no,
it
I'm
doesn't.
not gonna say don't do drugs.
Well, use if you're going to
Use
do
them
drugs,
sparingly.
use them responsibly.
Use it
yeah.
responsibly.
And
Exactly.
don't vape. It doesn't make you cool. You
oh,
don't
well, that
look
okay.
cool.
We can
The-
put that out there for
The
sure.
problem is vaping is so new that no research no long-term data has been able to be recorded, and
See, that's the thing. Yeah, yeah.
that's why we're only just now like, holy shit, people are dying from
We
this.
had the
Like,
exact same phenomenon with smoking. Was
Exactly,
the
'cause
thing.
they
in
were-
like the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, they were advertised as
It's healthy.
as healthy.
That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
I feel I read a biography about Walt Disney. You know,
Yeah.
he died because he smoked too much. And
Yeah.
it's easy nowadays to be like, "Oh, what an idiot." But I mean, when you look back at it, it's like they didn't know.
That was
and
the world
and by
they
the
lived in.
time that the thing is, like, right when he was dying is when they found this stuff out.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah.
like by the time he did know, like, hey, smoking's bad for you, it was too late.
And that's
Yeah.
the time we live in now, except it's just with newer technology.
I will
Like
say this:
everything else.
the vaping-related deaths that we have are not like these 14-year-olds with their jewels. It's like the usually college students who just sit there all day and just.
Yeah, that's a good
That's-
point.
that's people who are
because-
dying,
because
because-
they have the downtime too.
They have A, the downtime to, B, the money to, and B,
Yeah.
let's see, B again, B part
C.
2.
A B B B B E.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna stop with the lettering shit. They have the time, they have the money, they have the opportunity. They're of age. They can buy it
Yeah.
themselves. And I think probably like the biggest thing is that. Oh shit! I had an actual point here, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's really, so I think what you're trying to get at here, it's not really the vaping, like
Mhm.
as a whole practice. It's the excessive vaping. Which I
Yes.
mean, you eat enough McDonald's, you're gonna die. Like
It's-
Because to my understanding,
It's chain vaping.
yeah,
That's what
It
is.
really is.
It's chain vaping.
Don't chain
'Cause
vape, kids.
to my understanding, what is causing it is like, I don't remember what they actually called it medically, but like you get these balls of fluid in your lungs.
Yeah.
And
Disgusting.
so I'm pretty sure what it is having it in there enough moistens it.
Exactly.
So like if you just like if you sit there and you hit a jewel occasionally, you're probably gonna be fine. But if you're taking these fat ass
The
drags,
poison is in the dose.
Yeah.
And that's with like every substance, really.
yeah,
Control your hits.
yeah,
Control your hits.
Control your
And
hits.
also,
it's like
well, I was gonna say control your flavors, but they're banned now because
Yeah.
those were the chemicals that was causing everything.
Right.
So wait, when you say flavored vapes are banned now, right?
Yes.
So are unflavored vapes a thing?
Well, yeah, because yes,
They
because
are? Okay.
they're to wean off addicted smokers.
Saltine
Yeah,
flavored
yeah, yeah.
vapes.
Delicious.
What- yeah,
There's
what-
nothing I love more than a
Are there
salty
like
vape.
flavor levels on it on the van?
Yeah,
like, you
like
know,
what is
if
the
it has
ban?
like a dull
Um,
flavor, you know,
Honestly,
that's allowed.
okay.
But
To my understanding, the thing that was causing the deaths with vaping was not all flavors. It was specifically fruit flavors. And so, was the
Yeah.
ban on all flavors or just fruit?
That I'm not entirely
Can you look
sure
that
about,
up?
and I am looking it up right now.
Okay.
that's odd. Is that even
stick
related to the deaths
ban.
though? Like the flavor, like
Because
Like,
the,
is it-
the,
is it
the
because
chemicals
of
the
the-
chemicals used to flavor the
Yeah.
the juice is what's causing that.
Yeah.
Because vapor isn't really going to cause that, because of course if you're like taking a fat drag, it's not always good to have water in your lungs.
Yeah, the
Um,
thing is, like, it's
Usually,
largely
yeah.
water vapor? Water vapor.
water,
English is hard,
yeah,
sorry.
water in your lungs is bad.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the ban, according to CNBC, hasn't been
Mm.
enacted yet. It's
Okay.
a Trump administration readies ban on flavored e-cigarettes and outbreak of vaping-related deaths. So I'm going to
So
look.
pretty much what's happening is everyone's going to run into the vape shops and buy as much as they can and then hide it from the government.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the Food and Drug Administration is currently finalizing its guidance to remove all non-tobacco flavors of e-cigarettes, including mint and menthol, from
Okay.
the market within 30 days.
Wow.
Interesting.
Do you think? Do you think we're gonna get people like, you know how when people are like, we should enact gun legislation, come take them. Do you think we're gonna get like vaping college students with their come take it?
No, because at some point, people do realize that there are problems.
Yeah.
You know-
Well, I mean, smokers don't. Most smokers are just like, I don't give a shit. and
My-
then they keep,
well,
keep their
no,
chain
that-
smoking.
That's true for some, but like my Aunt Colleen, who smokes like a factory. I don't know. I was gonna say smoke like a smokestack, but I said that word like that would be smoke
That
too
would-
many times in a
yeah,
sentence.
I think so.
She was a nurse.
Really?
A lot of nurses smoke, and she realizes
that's true,
She
yeah.
realized that it's horrible. Yet she's like, I've tried to quit and it didn't happen, but whatever. But she realizes that she's like,
See, but here's the thing. Honestly, I know this is going to be such a pessimistic, nihilistic thing. Very unlike me. I
oh,
know.
Yeah.
I'm never
Man,
nihilistic.
you're just a bucket of rainbows.
I
normally.
am.
You're
What
really
the
happy,
heck?
Pappy.
With my all black.
Yeah.
I'm just a bucket of joy, man. But for me, doing unhealthy things, but it feels nice, don't give a shit. I don't care about myself. I really don't care about myself. I think the line that I draw is when it starts hurting other people.
That's
So, like,
a fair
alcoholism.
line.
So,
That's
like,
a fair
alcoholism.
line to draw.
Or, like, alcohol, that's some good stuff right there.
Well, you might want to.
I've never had alcohol before.
Yeah.
It
But I feel like
seems
It
like
seems
a
really cool.
seems
good
great.
thing.
It seems wonderful. But I feel like, yes, it would probably feel nice, but if it starts to hurt people that I love, then I'm going to fucking
Yeah.
stop. I don't do that. All right. And so, like, vaping, that's probably not going to affect people. As long as I'm not doing it copiously and enough
As
to
long
kill
as,
me.
it's
as
not
long as people don't
blowing-
keep dying.
Yeah.
But the article said that companies might be able to get back their flavors if they submit something to the FDA to so that they can approve it.
Okay.
So long as they're not chemicals. in
So
the
it's like
flavors.
they can submit it to say, hey, we don't have death in this juice.
Yeah.
Can we sell
We
it
don't
now?
have any death juice in our vape. Can we sell it?
Yeah. Okay, let's end this conversation on this note.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Don't do drugs or be responsible with them.
well, okay.
Be
yeah.
responsible with drugs.
Do drugs, but be responsible.
If you're going to do drugs, which is your choice,
Which is your
we are
choice.
There you
not
go.
encouraging.
We're not
not
encouraging. that.
encouraging at all.
Use them responsibly.
Mm.
You know, don't be an idiot. I
Mhm.
think that's a good place
Yeah,
to.
that's a good place to end that
Yeah.
conversation.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
I look
You're
like
welcome.
a dad. I have a whole dad fit.
You're
going.
sexy,
You
dude.
walked in when you let us in your house. You had cargo shorts and a banana flannel on, and slides.
And a
Well-
wife beater.
A wife beater.
Do you beat
Okay.
your wife, Drew?
Do you beat your wife? Do you beat her?
That's up for debate.
Yeah, depends.
Beer in one
Depends
hand,
on
AR
how
in
much.
the other.
Depends on how much I've had, actually. No. Yeah, considering I don't have.
Depends
a
on how
wife.
much you've probably had.
Yeah.
Probably.
Depending on how much I
Potentially.
would like to have.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like an alcoholic dad who's just like he
Completely
doesn't actually
denies it.
drink alcohol,
Oh, I
but he
see.
just like like, oh, I'm gonna beat my wife because I wish I had 3 drinks. Like,
Because I'm really intoxicated right now. I wish I was.
like his wife's like sick of it. Like, Larry, you've had nothing to drink. Shut up. Yeah, but yeah, we were talking about this before we went on. I was saving a story.
Oh boy.
Because
No.
I was saying,
I told Drew had his hand like elbow above his head and hand on his back, so his pits were showing, and I said to him, Drew, you finally have armpit hair, because
Mhm.
as we said, he has a white beater on, so you can it's all out there.
It's out.
And Drew had a story ready to go, so now now that I've prefaced it, we can
Pass it
go.
up.
all right, for those of you who don't know us personally, which I imagine is none of you, honestly.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll see where this goes. I'm a dancer. I do dance. Do all,
Don't
did
say
you-
that. We had this talk before
Yeah.
we went on.
No slurs.
Don't say that. No, it's all right. It's all right.
But-
It's all right.
Yeah, no. I honestly at this what's really great, honestly, about like today's world. We
This
live in a
generation.
society. What's great is honestly how much more accepting we are of like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like I talked to my ballet teacher a lot, and he was like, "Yeah, my principal back in like South Beach, Miami, called me a yeah."
Did
He
he
called
did the principal
his
call
principal called
him?
him.
God damn.
a
That's
fag.
like
and it's like that's
that's
insane.
Yeah.
that's
like, can you
that's
imagine
wrong.
Stan Lewis calling me
No, because
that?
because
Like, no.
because I think he is one of the most wonderful men in the
Oh,
world.
of course.
Yeah, but can you just imagine that? But no, like that's what's great about about
It is.
being
It
alive
is
today.
really
It's
cool.
people are so much more accepting.
Anyway, what's your story?
But so basically, I wear a lot of
Shit.
sleeveless. I wear a lot of sleeveless shirts when I dance, like
Show 'em,
tank
dude.
top style, like that kind of thing. And it's really just kind of a comfort thing. Like
Yeah.
I sweat a lot, so
We
it's like,
know.
oh, yeah, you know. But so I sweat a lot, so I like to wear sleeveless shirts. So
Shirts.
obviously my armpit hair is out in the open, and it's like, I'm not gonna shave it. Nah, don't want to do that. So basically, we have this girl, and I'm not going to name names because I'm not trying to call anyone out. But
She knows who she is.
she comes up to me. She comes up to me.
You know who you are.
Yeah. She knows. She knows. She definitely
Stupid
knows.
bitch. All right.
No, okay.
God.
That was Aiden. That was not
that was
me.
not. That was
Heather Wayne, please, please don't kick me out. Come on. No, it wasn't.
You just keep going.
But so basically, she comes up to me, and I'm wearing one of those sleeveless shirts, and she goes, "So I heard that men, or I guess boys, I guess you'd be boys, that when guys have when guys have armpit hair, I couldn't
Just
keep,
gives up.
I couldn't keep the voice going. I'm sorry. Yeah. So basically, she said, so I heard when guys have armpit hair, that means their dick has grown.
Ah.
Is that true?
Oh.
And I look at her like, what?
I feel like I know who this
Stone
is.
cold face, and you say, yes.
No, I didn't. I looked at her with the most incredulous expression. Like, one, how would I know?
Yeah, that's true.
Two,
I
why
measure
are
it weekly.
you asking? Three, are you trying to suggest
That's
something?
not. That wasn't. Oh yeah, I guess it was a question. I was about to say it's not even a question. She just came up to you and said it.
No.
No, it
It's not
wasn't
like we were. It's not like we were That's the thing. It's not like we were talking or anything.
Your penis
Yeah.
has grown.
Like
Oh,
this.
thank you.
This girl just comes up and
I
says
noticed.
that, and I
No,
give
it's
her.
true.
I'm giving her the what
Yeah.
expression, and she goes, "It's okay. I mean, you have armpit hair." And it was like, whoa, whoa.
I want to see your penis.
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh, yeah. I have like every alarm in my head is going off. It's like abort, get out of there, get
Deliberate
out.
said.
So I just like honestly, I did not say anything. I walked away
Good.
because I was like,
yeah, it's a good.
there
it's a good
is-
decision.
there is nothing I can say that would be of any benefit to myself.
Yeah.
That was very mature of you,
It's a
Big
very
D.
mature decision.
But it was just like, why would you ask? Like, take some social cues. Don't
Yeah,
you don't
that's not even a cue. It's just like,
like imagine I came up.
do I come up to you and say, I'm not gonna
Don't.
say that.
Mm-mm.
That's just
Mm-mm.
too.
It-
Well,
it-
that's kind of a double standard, wouldn't it be? Because I was about to say something that would kind of also be appropriate for girls.
But no,
or
I mean
women.
it
But I don't know if I should say that or not.
No.
it really is like you just come up to someone and be like, your penis has grown. Like,
Yeah. But
that's
okay,
cool.
along with the double standard thing, it's the same. It's pretty much the same thing if a dude went up to a girl and went, "Your boobs have grown." Like,
But I don't think we do that.
No,
well,
no one
oh,
does that.
I guess we would rephrase it to like,
Well,
I heard
no one does that.
girls over 5'5" have their breasts grown. Is that
Is that
true?
Is that
True.
true? Because I hear
It's okay,
I
it's
hear
okay,
you're
you're-
5'7".
Yeah, it's okay. You're
Oh.
over 5'5". It's all right. Like, what?
That's
Drew, I
that's
gotta
really
ask.
weird.
This is not gonna necessarily benefit the podcast too much, but is this who I think it is?
It's
There's only one person. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Only one
exactly
person I can
who
know
you
who would
think
say
it
something
is.
so
Yeah.
damn stupid. Only one person.
And
yeah,
I have not called her stupid.
we
I
just
have
called
not-
her stupid.
I have not
We're
made any
to this
comments.
unnamed person who may or may not see this podcast on
Let's hope not.
We did not
I
call you
might.
stupid.
Let's hope not.
we apologize for anything you might have misconstrued as us saying to you that
course.
you're stupid.
Of course.
We're saying, well, Drew, we don't even know who it is.
I'm not trying to call anyone out
We
here.
don't
I just
even-
think it's so crazy. It's one of those crazy stories that is just like, it's fun to talk about.
Yeah, we don't even know who it is.
Yeah.
So
Just know we did not call
They
you
know,
stupid.
they know
we
exactly
only called
who it is.
what
They
you
know
said
this person
stupid.
too.
no, we don't know her.
Mhm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Anyway,
And in case you are listening, Micah is not high right now.
oh.
I am not addicted
Oh,
to weed.
Micah does not have a weed
That's
addiction.
that's a
Don't get me
serious.
wrong.
And
that's-
Micah is not on drugs right now.
all right, moving on.
Yeah,
next,
we can-
next,
Anyways, like you
now
were
I'm
saying.
scared. And next topic.
Staying out of
Drew-
Heather Wayne's.
Drew,
Scope.
let's not get canceled
Cancelled.
from the studio.
Are you Visco girl?
We're bullies.
Well, it happens to mostly. Okay,
Canceled.
whatever.
Yeah.
Drew brought this up to Mike and I, and we thought it was a very
is
very
this
interesting
what I think it is?
and
Can I
a
say
very
it?
interesting and funny topic.
Can I say it?
Yes, go ahead.
So, the New York Jets quarterback,
Here we go.
Sam
Here we go.
Darnold,
Here we go.
is going to be out at least for this Week 2 game against the Cleveland Browns because he has contracted mononucleosis.
Mononucleosis.
My man has mono. He got kissing
Mono.
disease.
Can you imagine that? You're getting paid you're getting paid top dollar, like millions of dollars, and you have the audacity. I don't know. Who,
Well,
I don't know.
I don't think he was trying. Like, God, I really don't feel like
my
playing.
my
Kiss Me.
mind
Like,
my mind immediately went to like he picked up a woman of the night, and then she kind of had something.
you know what
something
my
wrong.
you know what
Okay,
my
but
mind
guys-
went to?
What?
I imagine he was out in a New York nightclub with his buddies, and some like
That's what I mean. A woman of the night.
some woman of the
Yeah.
night came up and started grinding on him.
I don't want
and
to
he was
say.
getting sloppy.
I don't want to say the P word because
Yeah, but no, and he was
Popcorn.
she was grinding on him, and he got a little sloppy with her. And
don't say that.
But here's the thing.
ever again.
He
huh?
got a
here's
little
the thing.
sloppy with her.
He got a little sloppy with her.
Sloppy.
He got
I
a
need
little,
that
he got a little
sloppy.
sloppy. But here's the thing. You know that some of his teammates were out with him.
Oh,
Do
for
you think
sure.
they narked on him?
For sure.
Like when coach comes up and they're like, "What happened? How did Sam get mono?"
He was with Genesis.
They're just like, "I'll never tell."
Genesis had these beautiful black stockings all the way up her
Voluptuous.
thighs.
No,
Voluptuous.
Big, big ol' eyes.
Beautiful
Oh
eyes.
my gosh.
But no, like you.
Okay, but we do need to keep in mind that mono it can also be gotten from drinking after people. It's not necessarily
Oh, he
just
didn't
Yeah.
drink
I-
after anybody.
Yeah, because you want
It's
to know
from
why? You
any
want to know why?
saliva.
Because in football, they have the little Gatorade squeezy bottles that you don't drink out of.
Well, I'm
into
not.
your-
I'm not saying
I don't think
like.
he got it from his
Yeah,
teammates.
I doubt
That's
from
what I'm
his
saying. But
teammates.
that's.
Wouldn't that be funny though? Like you just see like 3 different guys all have mono, and you're like,
Interesting.
Yeah, Jets. I saw an Onion article joking about it. Yeah, Sam Darnold
love the
contracting
Onion.
mono means Coach Adam Gase has to cut down on kissing in the huddle.
I
Dude.
love the Onion.
Oh man,
my god.
Onion Sports
That's so
Network
good.
always
That's really
kills me.
funny.
It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I mean that's just one of those like funny little.
Yeah.
That's such a
fun
New
little
York
tidbit.
Jets thing to do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have a promising season. Ah, your quarterback has mono.
What a.
And he was known as like a Boy Scout too, like a
Yeah?
perfect clean record. I think
Wow.
he came out of USC 2 years ago, I believe it would be 2 years ago, and one of the like pluses for him was that like, oh yeah, perfect rap sheet, never been arrested or anything, like he's a good little dude, and now he has mono and he's out for
That's
at
cool.
least one game.
That's just a fun little tidbit that we thought we'd like to share.
Now, in a certain sense, piggybacking off of this, more on the coach thing, but I can't remember where I heard this, so forgive me if this is entirely wrong. But I heard somewhere that there was a group of basketball players after a game. I think there was 3 basketball players, and they went into a whorehouse. And then when they came out, the press was there.
PC word
Oh,
brothel.
What team was this?
Wait, what?
I could not tell you.
They went into a whorehouse and what?
And like they came out, and there was like an interviewer there.
Oh no.
I don't know if it was by
Dude.
chance, and they came out, and the interviewer was like, "So, what you doing in there?" And they were like,
peeing.
"No," and I'm pretty sure they said. Hold on, let me look this up.
Pit stop.
Oh man, let me look this up.
You,
See if,
sir, all 3 of you were peeing together?
yeah.
No.
Okay.
That
Speaking
that
of
got
peeing with
Drew.
people, now, Drew's gone. He's out of here. Anyways, so
That
I don't know why I made it sound
Um,
like a like weird Forrest Gump. Peeing. I was peeing.
an old friend of all of ours, actually, who will remain unnamed for the time being. He told me a
Okay,
story
alright.
that he and his buddies, when he was like very young, I'm talking like 5 years old, had this little thing that they would do whenever
Oh,
they went
no.
to his house.
please, if you say what I think you're gonna say, could bode very bad.
Yeah.
They called it the Boston Pea Party.
Oh my God,
And they
That's
all
the title. That's the title. Episode 0, the Boston Pea Party.
and so they would all
no! Oh my God.
gather around the toilet bowl and all pee at the same
Oh,
time.
you
into
told
it.
me. Oh my gosh.
I mean, keep in mind they were like
Oh.
like
The
4.
Boston
They were
Pea
young.
Party.
They were
Oh
not.
man.
That is the best thing
I
I've ever
want
heard.
I want to be like there's no way that's real, but it's almost too bizarre, like to be fake.
That's the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Emmy, we need you to
No,
draw the 3 of us
mm-mm,
at separate at separate urinals, so that it's like our backs turned, and then we're all just
Okay.
peeing into urinals.
Yeah, when Emmy totally
What?
watches this.
Guys, I looked it up.
What?
The Boston Pea Party?
No.
Oh.
The basketball players thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were from Team USA.
Oh no! Who were they?
Oh, I
Um,
do remember this. I do.
God,
remember
no.
DeAndre Jordan, DeMarcus, Boogie Cousins, and DeMar DeRozan.
Oh no, not Demar. I love Demar.
Not Boogie.
They
Nah, Boogie could suck a dick.
oh okay they walk
Fuck
into
you,
a
Boogie.
brothel, and when asked about it, they
We was
thought it
peeing.
was a spa.
Oh yeah, sure.
And just quick
Uh,
update, like
spa.
I said, take that story with a grain of salt. I now have the article in front of me. There was not an interviewer outside of there. They were actually caught on camera and identified.
Do you think
So like they've got
That's even
pictures
worse.
of them and shit.
Do you think they got asked about it? They like you know when they'll do like the thing where their heads will like look like down the line like you say so
Yeah.
Oh man, that's tragic though. That's honestly
Yeah.
because I mean honestly, this is gonna I'm getting real for a minute. Society is such a stigma on like sex and stuff, and it's like
Mhm.
it's one of those things where I'm honestly even like the vast majority of people do it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's how we are made. Like
yeah, it's
not-
like I mean, are you really gonna get on some professional basketball
not that
players
big of a
because
deal.
they
I mean,
got a
if
prostitute?
you're,
Like,
although
come on.
okay, if you're if you're representing Team USA at the Rio Olympics and you go into something like that, I can get
Now-
I can
Yeah.
get that the problem.
I
with that.
don't have a problem with them going into a brothel.
They're
I have,
representing the U.S.
I have a problem with them going to a brothel when you're at the Rio Olympics.
Exactly.
Like, maybe there's a different time. Maybe this is the time
What
where
if-
you rub one out in the hotel room.
Oh
Like,
right.
come on. Like
Okay.
that.
Anyways,
Just
so-
you gotta think. Sometimes you gotta rub one out in your hotel room.
This is like that. You guys seen that clip on News Guys? The
Why
guy-
are you
Don't.
looking at me like
No,
that?
no,
Don't.
You guys seen the clip of that? Like,
Yes. I
they
know
were
what
on the
you're
news, and the guy was like, when your buddy gives you all like the old porn tapes, and one of them's like
oh my God.
like an incest one, so you just like you turn
the
the volume
volume
down,
down.
and then every the other news anchors are just like,
Dead
dude,
silent.
what the
Well,
really on air?
I'm being. I mean.
Drew
it's
rubs
more-
stuff out in the hotel
He
room.
does.
It's not
2
that.
incest porn, and he turns the volume down.
Yeah.
No, I just mean
Uh,
like when you're
Well, maybe not.
if you're going to be if you're in Rio for the express purpose of like competing at the Olympics,
Yeah.
that's not the best time to go to
exactly.
a brothel.
Yeah.
That's the point.
If you're at if it's like the NBA off season, you're just hanging around and you go to a brothel. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But
I
no
think.
one cares because well, there are very very few legal brothels in the U.S. Though I have watched a couple. Believe it or not, I've watched a couple interesting documentaries on the people who like sex workers who work there. It's like a whole. It's like their job. It's their livelihood, and it really humanizes them because
Yeah.
you don't think of them as like, oh, they're prostitutes.
Yeah.
You're like,
Mhm.
oh, these are people working for a wage,
Yeah.
and this
Here's the
this
thing.
is their job.
That's kind of a societal issue in a certain sense.
It is.
Like
and
there's
that's
so
the
many
stigma that Drew was talking about.
There's
It's
so
like-
many
Yeah.
like there's such stigma surrounding certain things. It's just like it conditions us to not think of people as people and more of like, oh, they're a prostitute.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a drug dealer.
I
you
feel
know?
like
Objects.
Yeah.
You're
What-
objectifying them.
I feel this with celebrities too. Like especially now,
really
we
true.
like
Yeah.
we for some reason
We idolize
we want
them, so they're
every
not
single
human.
we want every single human being we know to be this like perfect paragon human being who
Yeah.
never does anything wrong, and then like once a celebrity does like one wrong thing, it's like
Exactly.
oh
And
cool, they're over.
there
I don't
are-
like them anymore. It's
there
like
are-
they're not
Cancelled.
perfect.
There
they're
are
not going to be perfect.
three celebrities that I can think of that are just saints.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fred Rogers.
Well, yeah.
Well, wasn't he like slightly racist or
A
something?
little bit.
No.
He was a little.
No,
I think
he
so.
no. He actually like ended a lot of not ended helped to
Ended?
end a lot of
Fred
stigma
Rogers canceled racism.
No,
he called
he
the
finished
CEO
it.
of racism
He finished it. He finished it, guys.
Single-handedly.
and said, "I'm coming for you."
There was an episode where
I'm a human,
there was a
and I'm
guy.
coming.
There was
He
a character
scared the CEO
on.
of racism so much.
There's a character on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood called Officer Clemens, and he was a black police officer. And on one episode, Mr. Rogers had his feet in a little pool, and he invited Officer Clemens to put his feet in the water with him.
Mhm.
At that time, pools were segregated, and that was like a big move.
Power
and
move.
then and then he at the end of the segment, after Officer Clemens sung a very wholesome song,
Well.
Fred dried his feet.
Okay.
And that was also like, whoa,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a white man drying a black man's feet
Yeah, yeah.
after they get out of the same pool.
Can I make one comment real quick?
Yeah.
Feet soaking with your homies. Keep going.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, yep.
And second one, Bob Ross. Just totally like,
He's just
That
a babe.
Bob
Yeah,
Ross,
duh.
the first episode of his show, he cuts away to him raising baby squirrels.
exactly, like he's
A perfect
so,
man.
He's
so,
so
he's
amazing.
so amazing.
He's so great.
God.
And
He was gone too soon as well. It was horrible.
who's the first? I just totally.
Fred
Robert,
Rogers,
Robert Irwin.
Bob Ross, and Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin.
Who's the son?
Of
Steve Irwin.
Bob
Who-
Ross?
No. Who's the son? Who's the Irwin son?
Oh, I don't remember. No,
Don't
I couldn't
know.
tell you.
It's either Robert.
I know Steve Irwin because I grew up on him, but I don't know
Yeah.
his kids.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
thought
so
the
it was
son of
Steve
Steve
though.
Irwin?
It was Steve
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Steve was the one who died.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he's a perfect man too.
You know-
I know you're like, oh, you don't even know his name, but you're saying he's a perfect man. I blanked on the name, okay? Big deal. Sometimes it's a slip, all right?
the only person who's gonna call you out is Emmy. You realize
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
she probably is.
It's
Yeah.
just. That's the
Yeah.
most in character
Honestly.
thing I can
Mhm.
think of.
Yeah.
Speaking of Steve Irwin, What a wonderful man.
Yeah.
What a wonderful man. He's got like
A brave man too.
brave man
Like-
too. He's got what? Doesn't he? Didn't he at one point own like the largest conservation site in all of Australia, or something like that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
And like
Did-
I think now it's his son's.
Did you
Yeah.
hear how his wife met him?
No.
Oh.
So he was like a tour guide at a
Okay.
zoo, right? And she saw him, and it was one of those love at first sight things. And she's chatting him up, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do an Aussie accent. Oh, come meet my girlfriend." And
Wow.
her heart,
That's a really
her
good Australian
heart
accent.
sunk.
Mm.
I believe a dog comes bounding up.
Yeah.
This is Susie.
That's really funny.
That's
It's
good.
like one of
That's
those things where you're just like, yeah,
That's
That's
he
wholesome.
did that.
That's super cool.
Oh man,
That's really sweet.
oh, dude, I hope one day I can.
Those are
do-
the only 3 celebrities that I can think of right now that probably ever exist.
I hope one day I can do that to a girl. Like,
Honestly-
Andrew Reynolds.
Honestly, Steve Ross, Bob Ross's son, is almost
Oh
as
yeah,
perfect as his dad.
he's great too because Bob taught
How,
him.
how could you be raised by Bob Ross? and
Exactly.
Be perfect.
you think he got asexually reproducted off? Like it was just like a little like
No,
plantling
it's-
off of
Well,
Bob
no.
Ross's
Believe it or not,
finger, and
he's
it just
not
fell?
he's not all Bob. Like
No.
especially in his
Mm-mm.
appearance.
Okay. I haven't
Like
se-
Bob-
I wouldn't be able to know. I haven't seen him.
Yeah,
Bob
he
Ross
was on a
has
couple.
this beautiful, luscious, curly hair. Steve Ross has long, straight hair.
Bob
Uh,
Ross, that's actually a perm. That's not
Really?
that's not his real hair.
Really?
He just kept it forever.
He was
Believe it or not,
contaminated by
yeah.
the woman.
That's the only bad thing
Maybe
I can
don't say
think
that.
of about Bob Ross is that he was in a pretty violent divorce, but to my knowledge,
Yes.
that wasn't really him. I think it was his
And
wife
and
who
the fact
called
that he
for the
didn't marry
separation.
me instead.
That is a mortal
You
sin.
were born a decade after he died.
And
Yeah.
Did he die
Sorry
in
about the
93 or
backtrack.
94?
94.
94?
Yeah. After
Okay,
after
that means we lost 2 beautiful souls in 94.
Kurt Cobain.
I'm pretty
We
sure
lost a lot of
Cobain and
people in
Ross.
94.
But-
A lot of shit happened in 94. dude.
Yeah.
that's the year Dookie by Green Day came out,
That is true. There are some upsides.
and the year my parents graduated.
Really?
My father graduated
From what college?
Georgia Tech
Oh.
because he's always like, I'll do my best my father
Your
impression.
John Ray impression.
Oh well, see Dookie came out the same year that I was born. I'm not born. Okay.
Whoa.
Well, redo. Dookie came out the same year that I graduated from college.
That feeling when your dad was 10 years old when you were born.
Well,
Dude, it's possible.
actually, he would have been 9.
There are a few
Yeah,
accounts. There are very
yeah.
few, but few accounts.
He would have been 9. I was born in 2003. So,
Yeah, I was born in
but
2004.
on a
so-
Green Day related
Loser.
note, I wanted to talk to you guys about
Shut
this.
the fuck
Yeah.
up.
The Hella Mega Tour.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned
So-
this up.
3 bands. Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer.
This is the last segment we can do, by the way.
Okay,
'cause
that's
it's
fair.
almost
Probably get some.
it's 7:18.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Probably get a short one in.
Basically, what I wanted to, they all dropped new tracks.
Yeah.
And you guys said you hadn't listened to them.
Yeah, we
Listen-
can listen
no,
to it
not at
right
all.
now.
Okay. I'll pull them up. I have Spotify.
I have my phone.
Oh, then go ahead. So
What do I
basically,
look up for the YouTube video.
I don't know if it would be on YouTube. I have it on Spotify though. So
All right, just go ahead. Quickly.
Gusto. What am I doing? Do you guys have one you want to hear first?
The Green Day one.
Green Day.
Oh,
Green Day.
I could,
okay.
I could give. I could,
Yeah,
I,
I
could-
have
I
not-
couldn't give 2 fucks about Weezer.
To be fair,
I'll get on that
Okay,
tangent.
well,
on a
here's
later
the thing.
podcast.
I have listened to all 3, and I have
How much
formed.
I fucking hate Weezer.
I have formed.
Weezer's not that bad.
They're a 3-hit wonder band.
I have
honestly.
formed opinions on all of them.
All right.
Oh, is
just
it
play
gonna
the
pick?
Green?
Is it gonna pick up on the mics?
Play the Green Day one.
Is it gonna pick up on
Play
the mics?
the Green Day one
That would be
now.
copyright
It doesn't
infringement.
matter. All that
That's
matters
true.
is our
No,
opinion.
Don't play it. Do
Others
not
can
play
listen to it. What is it called?
It's called
So,
Father of All.
The
Dot dot
most
dot.
recent. Oh, I saw this pop up on my Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
it. Hey, how about we do this? We listen to them
mhm.
next week.
oh, you're
thoughts?
right. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Because if we play it
All
and
right.
it gets picked up on the mics,
Well,
even
we could
though
just-
That's
no
good.
one
It
cares
might be
about it,
copyrighted.
it's copyright.
Why don't we just put it over there? It won't pick up. These
I
mics are
think-
barely
I think-
picking us up.
I
Like,
think this is a good place to end and where I can give my ending spiel.
Okay.
why do you get to give the spiel?
Well, because I got the intro.
What if I want to give the spiel?
Just fuck off.
I
Wow.
like spiels.
Okay.
Yeah, you like spieling,
I'm-
boy.
They call me
Wow.
Steven Spielberg.
Fuck you.
And all right, and while Drew laughs at that one because he's cracking himself up right now, we're gonna end this
Spielberg.
by saying, give us your feedback.
Give us your feedback,
We'll
fellas.
love that feedback. As I said briefly in the beginning, we've always wanted to do something like this, and it's actually really fun now that we're getting to do it, even all through the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So leave, as much as I hate to say it, leave a like, leave a comment.
What are we posting this on?
YouTube.
Ah, okay.
Um,
Wasn't.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
and
Yeah,
also,
cool.
if you guys like to see other content from us, possibly, because we've talked about doing like sketches.
And we also make sketches. So like,
Or-
if you think we should upload
They're
those, we
not
can.
good.
They're not
Or-
good, but,
But
we can
hey,
do
they're
or
there.
or vlogs or anything related to like goofs or gaffs that you guys would
Yeah.
like to see. We'd love to put them up for you guys.
See, we're like collectively, we're like all a 1/3 of a trick pony. So together we're a one-trick pony. And
That's funny. I
so
like that.
we're kind of funny sometimes. That's
Yeah.
our trick.
That's
Oh,
pretty much
here's the
it.
thing too. I was talking to Ansley about this actually.
Mm.
We each have our own style of rock music:
Oh, of course.
metal,
Oh yeah.
classic, punk.
Yeah.
That is really true,
Yeah.
and that's
Isn't
just
that- isn't that crazy?
It kind of gets into our
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nihilism.
Um,
I don't even know.
go with the flow,
Fuck you
man.
are.
Spastic and untalented.
Oh yeah, nice.
Cool.
All right then.
Anyway,
well,
we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this podcast.
Oop.
Whoa, what the fuck
That's
was
a-
that?
that's a
That was a
screwdriver, it's all right.
screwdriver.
Should be okay.
That goes up Drew's asshole. Bye.